different countries are going through different rates of growth. But broadly, I would say there is an upward movement. I think there is a lot of return of confidence as well as activity in the US. There is some return of confidence in the Eurozone. And as far as the emerging economies are concerned, there is growth, but there are also associated challenges like inflation and so on. The most important of them is technology and the application of technology to our business. So, the penetration that telecommunications has seen in India, the penetration of cell phone, the penetration of internet, internet on the move, the young consumers who are not just aspiring but are wanting to do a lot of their banking on electronic channels. I think each and every day there is huge and tremendous potential of what we can do with use of technology and how technology is moving. So, I can give you examples of how there have been phases of revolutionization in our businesses. Maybe 20 years ago, more than 90% of our customer transactions were done at the branches. That moved substantially in the favor of electronic channels over a 10-year period, but the biggest move was in the favor of ATMs. That was, I think, the first phase. The second phase was move, which is the last 5 to 7 years, move in the favor of mobile phones and internet. I think now the next phase would be the move in the favor of social networking sites and internet on the move. So, I think there is a whole lot of things that will change which will revolutionize banking. What is very important, especially in today's environment, is to continuously do a reality check vis-a-vis the current environment. So, while I think for an organization today, we should all set a direction of where we want to go, it's also important that we cannot blindly implement our directions and broad strategies without a continuous check to reality. And in an environment which is as volatile as today, you have to continuously keep calibrating your next steps, your next action plans, depending on how the environment is moving. I think trust also includes, the business practices that you follow vis-a-vis your customers. How do you conduct your business on a daily basis? What role do you play as a good corporate citizen, as a good employer, and so on. I think we're living in an environment where every stakeholder is actually constantly changing or rather enhancing their expectations from the organizations, and really organizations have to keep moving at that fast pace in order to keep up with that pace of change. As far as purpose of business is concerned, I have always believed that for ICICI Bank, the purpose of business is not just being any financial sector player or being a bank or contributing to growth, but I think the purpose of the bank is actually to catalyze India's growth. We've played that role in the past by in a way enabling that project investments take place in a country, by enabling that the Indian individual consumer has accessibility and affordability to home loans and can aspire and therefore actually buy homes. So, I think catalyzing India's growth is really our purpose, and that is what is going to continue to remain our inherent purpose.